in the dungeon. Ah, so you're repairing. This attack is way too fun. Seriously. Archie's literally sitting right in front of me and I'm just chose to shoot it at him. It's like, die. Well, this isn't be my last run. I'm pretty sure you're at the same. Which kinda sucks, but oh well. I can still have... Yeah, but what I'm just saying is that we're both on our last run unless we use a full restore. I'm not... Burn to death! Hurry and get in here, I wanna Honkai everything to death. Yeah, that's one. I'm saying Honkai. But I'm trying to say Honkai. Honkai. Yeah, it was. That's what I'm meaning to say is Honkai. Honkai. Hakai. 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 Then. Still, regardless of not, it still didn't kill him. Even if I mess up on the name. No shooting your cannons. Same. Hey, I said no shooting cannons. Die. Nope. It hits three. Looks like it hits at least 3 times as well, which just makes it insane. Surprisingly, it hit him. Weird. Goodbye. Your turn. I wanna hit. I'm definitely. I definitely didn't have to take the skill to like a moon or something, because this is way too OP for this freaking dungeon. Walk into the fire, Yoko. You know it cleanses you. It saves you too. Yeah. Like I said, it is kind of slow, but look at how much it covers. Yeah, go ahead. I'll have some fun messing around with it while you're killing mobs. Do not watch the fight. I refuse to allow anyone to watch this fight right now that's going on. Influence of Flame is seriously just way too freaking be. Like I said, that would be the only thing that I would really say that kind of sucks about Yoko, is just how long it takes to fire it fully. I'm pretty sure my blue fang could still kill still. Considering as soon as you basically pull that trigger, pretty much the blue fang is pretty much guaranteed to take the kill. So as long as it's not something like that, I'm pretty sure it still didn't. It's gonna take the kill, but nope. Yep. The only nice thing about Visual HUD is because it will actually go through like one mob and go into the next mob. This other hand, it doesn't seem to care. You're in front of me, you're dead. As long as they're like. As long as the enemy is in front of me when I'm doing this, it seems like it's guaranteed pretty much to hit them regardless of at least a certain range. How far is that range though? That's the real question. It looks like it's at least 9 to 10. definitely hitting in around 9.6. I think you killed him, so I wasn't able to test it. I was trying to test to see how far it would hit him. Oh well. No problem. I should have said something to you before I basically was trying to test it. But I would say like at least 9 to 10 I would say is the crunch where you need to be. So I'd say it's probably about your water dragon just a wider distance. Especially for being a normal skill, this is definitely going to be worth it. I know a lot of people who would probably watch this are going to be like, why would you throw it onto a Lancelot weapon? It's not holy. You're weakening the damage. Because honestly, who cares? By the way, Yoko, I'm pretty sure even if I wanted to raise it upward, I can't because it's a skill I put on. Actually, I'm gonna go talk to Momo once we get out of here because I want to see if Momo can actually distract it. Like, when is it a distractable skill or is it still gonna be like a bullshit thing? Yeah, listen, now I know the reason why they added, wow, now that I think about that, damn, that's why they added it to where you can actually dress up like the Vanguard. Yeah, we can dress up like the one we chose. I don't get why they did that. Yeah, sadly you can only dress as Zonda, it look like. But think about it for a second. Besides for maybe this attack that I basically have been using is not Zonda, you do realize if I'm not mistaken, we're supposed to be able to get two Ogies from the past event plus this one, plus the 2 skills they just added from this one. So you can at least get it. What? You can basically get a full weapon built on Vanguard skills. It'd be random trying to put them all on, but you basically can kind of be like act like you're the Vanguard. Yep. I want me to exit so that way you ain't. How? Well, technically, I'm pretty sure you'd probably rather have me stay in just so you get the extra mobs in there. Then again, you're the only one that's ran it on house so far solo. Like, I'm definitely going to get those skill cards now. I definitely want to get the other one too. That's there. On it. I'm just saying is that tech. Now the question is what's sticky slunder or whatever? That's gonna be the real freaking question now. What's that attack? Like, it looks like you can get alternate costumes for both, for basically the 2 that was given last. So that's kinda nice-ish. And I guess if anyone ever chooses to watch this video, they can see what I get out of 11 of these cards. 11 of the cards that were just literally randomly added. I only have technically 12 more to go already. No, there's 30 altogether. Yep. Yeah. Especially when it don't look like they're... So far, they don't look like they have any better drop rates than the Zonda ones. Like I said, I've gotten one good Ogi out of it so far. Let's see if anything changes. Happy eyes. Garbage. Oh, it's a blue ball, but still. I did not mean to click on Maya. And this one will be... Happy eyes again. Useless blue. Are you kidding? I'll give us free shit if it just seems like it's just gonna be constant bullshit. Ooh, money. What would this be? Blue? Red. Oh, this is blue. At least it was 2 colors I had. This one will be... Red is the 3rd stage up. And I got grade powder. Oh yeah, I got gold. Which is new outfit or yeah, I guess. I got a new outfit. I got basically the green fox outfit. Yep. Can I get any higher? Mr. Cass, considering that was lucky 7. Yep. Fish eyes gave me blue again. Like, these definitely I can already tell that they're not going to be really worth it like the other ones were. Like they seem like they didn't be as good as designed to take it, so I'm still gonna take my chances with them, but that's the main reason why I don't start caring about the Zondas, because they're too low of a drop rate from what I've seen. Yay, red from Happy Eyes. Nope. It just literally just gives you the scroll. You still want to technically roll for the Vanguard if you really want to get the Vanguard up. That's basically didn't be like, hey, you got 4 scrolls of your Dark Myers on, or whatever scrolls of whatever Vanguard, but you're not going to get the extra 10 levels out of it. Oh, so far I'm not getting anything better than gold. I can't even get an Oki out of this. Come on, Mr. Cat. Can you give me some type of a Vanguard? Oh, give me gold eyes again. Okay, another useless screen. Go away. Now it's just on purpose staying down in green. It's not going any higher, it looks like. Red with more grade powder. And that was the last one. So out of 11 of them, I literally only got one good thing out of there. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm not saying 100% that it's the only good thing. I'm just saying that out of the colors, I only got one that was actually above red. It's not like I was able to pop like any of the... That's the thing, it's not even underwear, it's just freaking useless outfits. Like, for example, when now I had to, well, I don't really have to, but now it's time to see what freaking useless, thing I got, considering it would be the only one I favored it. Ooh, wow, that's really, well, I'll show anyone who was watching the video what's happened to that accessory that I got with that green fox outfit. That accessory is so worth it that it's going straight for points. You want me to read off what it does, Yoko? Max SP plus 10%, physical defense plus 10%, magic defense plus 10%, and 5 cooldown cut. It's one of the 29 days bullshit. Not worth it at all. The permanent one. My permanent ones I keep around. Those, no. That's not worth my time in keeping. No, I'm not saying I keep the ones that aspire. I'm saying that I keep the permanent ones. I don't know. That's why when like I said, I read it and then it was like, well, this is real good to go. I'm not even taking it where it's gonna go. Oh, come on, Cyberstep, really? Wanna know something? It's just like Zonda. Once you throw it onto a weapon, it's gone. It's done. You're basically just pretty much screw yourself out of it once you put it onto a weapon. Yeah, but what's the really under geisha tickets that you would really want? If you go to the other one, If you go to the other thing, then they technically didn't count as them, right? What? Those ain't 400 times everything, though, sadly. Yep, and the other ones were you. I have a 400 boost that basically raises everything. So, yep. I would say pretty much regardless, me and you didn't be able to clear all that stuff without any major problems. There's nothing there. Oh. Oh, and by the way, you know the gun accessory and the other accessory? Even though technically, yeah, those ain't the ones that we need, it probably would be wise to grab those up just in equivalent to your character you can when we're running. That way you can actually increase the exact number you get later. No, I'm saying the two newer ones. I'm not saying the two old ones or any of the older ones. Okay, getting this struggle skill card isn't be really challenging at all. I can probably get this one right now. I'm gonna try to grab it up real quick. I said I'm going to try. The other skill that's there, I want to test it and throw it on a weapon for fun. I just gotta technically. I just do this dungeon on normal just so I can get it real fast. Oh, you can throw a die. Reminds you like Poppy. Ah. But this would only take me this one single run regardless, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it and see what it gives me. Or see what the base weight skill does. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with it later on after I throw it onto a skill. It's kinda sad that they won't let you see what the skill does before you technically throw it on all the way. They go tell me the elements, but I'm still gonna throw it onto a weapon to see, like, do I really want this? Do I not want this? Do I want it? This will only take me a little while if you're not technically getting, I don't think you're getting off, like, instantly, are you? So, I'm saying this will only take me a few seconds, so if you're not getting off, it'll only take me, like, a few seconds afterwards to get the skill card and throw it onto a weapon until you can see it. So you can see what the skill card is and everything. Sadly, you'll probably have to enter a dungeon so you can see the skill. We could just pop into Mountain of Thorns since it's technically closer. So like I said, I'm already halfway done with this, so I should have the skill card before you get done. So I'll be kind of messing around with it probably while you're kind of exit-ish. You know, one of the reasons why I'm kind of glad that I'm putting it onto like some random like weapons that I don't really want to use or whatever, because the weapons I'm throwing it on, I'm not going to technically get rid of. So they're weapons that I probably just favor and then give to my guards or whatever. Like even the Lancelot weapon that I just put that one on, I'm going to technically keep it around just because of that now. It's not going to be upgraded now, so it's simple. I have a Lancelot that would never leave Rev 1. So as far as I'm concerned, that's how good you know that skill is. Honestly, I'd almost be surprised if Gion just used the wings and destroy the whole dungeon. I was destroying them with a freaking weak weapon regardless, so. No, not that skill card. This one. Wow. Wait, what? Hold up. Hold my fucking horses. Ooh. Hoo hoo hoo. You know how when you got the blue things and stuff, it was a pain in the ass? I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I never got all the tickets. You get times 20. You get technically a times 2 bonus when you run the dungeon now. You get times, like the little blue freaking orb things that you need for the blue little Oni enhancements or whatever that you need. I just got a times 20 of the blue ones for just running it once. So they actually did increase it. For one of the Zonda dungeon, they actually increased the numbers that you get, which means now you get 20 per run instead of 1. So I'm guessing if you run it on hard now or hell, you would actually get 30, maybe even 40. You used to only get 10. I just got 20 for running hard. They actually changed it now. Yep. It was broken before, apparently. I would have to say that it was most likely broken. Yep. And now they got it. Yep. Now they upgraded them to where now they also give you actually extra. Okay, what weapon should I throw? What weapon should I throw this on? Screw it. Where's that weapon? I'll keep this weapon. I'll keep that one weapon around. Even though I'm never done. Yep, I'm keeping this weapon around. Actually, I might brandly. Nah, I'm not gonna care. And then put the other skill card onto a starting abyss just for the hell of it. Slicing struggle. It's a wind and physical, or is that wind and slice? Oh, I don't care. Get on the weapon. Heh. Really? That's it? Well, the skill force is pretty high. It's I'll still show you it inside the dungeon, but I don't think you probably didn't like it all that much. It's definitely not as good as the first one that I've already got. I would say this one's not even worth your time, honestly. Well, it's good. It looks like it's a good wind skill, so it basically would make up for you not having like a blue fang skill. But unless it technically locks onto a mob, or like it or does anything different when you actually have it aiming at a mob, it ain't good. That's where I'm already by. Well, even if you hold the skill, it doesn't do any better. I was kinda hoping it would do better. Oh, sorry, Abyss, but I don't think I'm gonna keep you. Well, maybe. I didn't say 100% like I'm not gonna keep it, but then again, I'm not gonna say 100% that I would. That's how it looks right now. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting on you. That's the whole reason why I'm saying maybe. I just looking at getting my lucky boxes that I got from the last few dungeons. Yeah, I seen you. What you jumping on? I don't think it's gonna do that good on hill. Yeah, it's still want to test it out regardless. Plus, this gives us a better, hopefully, test with the other one too. So it just sits there inside the mob when it hits them. It's stronger than Blue Fang Blade, I'll say that right now. No. You had to auto lock it. Like, ow. Yep. Which ain't too difficult, honestly, once I get a paralyzation, because of asshole. Yep. Like, see you. Like, once it basically recharges, let's try to get it. You. Follow me. Like, watch this, for example. Once I can get this, once you get rid of that little dude you're attacking. Like, see? It won't even hit him if I'm not looking at him. Like I said, regardless of the range, it still hits, but like I said, it ain't gonna lock on. Like, you're gonna be able to be, like, if you were to shoot a skill, you're gonna, regardless of it hit this mob before I can hit it with the skill curve, basically. This one though, I don't care. This one I'm definitely gonna get more of. That one, I can't really, I think kind of had to say more no on. If you put on a strong wind weapon, it's just wind and slice, basically. I can see more. I'm pretty sure it seems to be the same version for all of them. I'm pretty sure even if I got this for the spear, put it onto the spear, they both would do the same. So I'm pretty sure regardless, they're just supposed to be the same, done the same. The nice thing about this one, you know, the main thing that is kind of nice about the Dark Fire one that I picked up earlier? It doesn't matter if I hit one mob, or if I hit 2 mobs, or 3 mobs, or 4 mobs, it still only takes 13 durability. Yep. So regardless of how many mobs you hit, regardless, it still does take the same amount of dura. Yep. It's basically, I would say, almost as good as a Gargle Lance, honestly, in the long run. Like I said, I'd almost say as good as a Gargle Lance. I'm not going to say 100%. It's definitely going to be an attack that you probably want to get your hands on and give your hands on it once you get it. But yeah, like I said, I just threw it onto this weapon to more or less know what the elements are, so that way it's like, A, know the elements, B, know if I want to actually try to throw it on like a later weapon. Like, I kind of already changed my mind on throwing one onto my Yaga weapon just because it's Dark Fire. If I can throw it onto the spark, if I can get lucky enough to get that spark, then it's definitely going to be getting that triple damage buff, basically. Where right now, if I were to throw it on Yag, it's not going to get a damage buff. And it's really just Dark Fire. The Flame one that basically just kind of like, that I was messing around saying the Honkai with it, basically that's more or less just Dark and Fire, so throwing it on T-Mag, it's definitely going to be getting a damage buff. Throw it onto any other weapon, well, I don't think I would get a damage buff, and it's, like I said, it seems to be fast enough to where, like, yeah, you might want to catch a mob off guard or whatever, but A, it seems to be able to fire fast enough, B, it seems to hit a mob at a pretty good distance away from you. Like, for example, I just tried it out on a fly, which usually likes to fly away and start hitting us real quick or whatever. It seemed to hit the fly. It might have took a few shots to kill it because the weapon's still weaker than most of my other weapons, but it did a pretty good job at just wiping that mob out. It's definitely a skill that I would, like, if someone were to actually ask me, or someone watched this video, especially if they watched it for this long, which I highly doubt they would, I would definitely tell someone to throw this onto one of their weapons. Because it's actually a pretty darn close range, considering it's as far as your character puts your hand out. So with you actually being taller, you might actually have a little bit more range with it. Maybe. It would make sense that you'd have a little bit more range on it, considering your character has a longer arm span, basically, than mine. Probably not, but still. Like, I can't really think of any reason for it to be basically like any of the birds float on all right scale, basically. The other one, I already say this, I'm pretty much kind of jumping a little bit too unfair already, so I will get another try later. But with like I said, the one that I threw out into the abyss sword, I will give another shot at least with it. Okay, try to come up with some ideas. You will basically know my overall version on it. Honestly, the more I use it. Unfortunately, anyway. No, I got rid of it. Why you wanted me to think it'd be wise to throw the struggle attack onto that one? Yep. Like I said, the only thing that really makes it look good is just because it has the skill force. The skill force would beat out a Nova. I'm pretty sure as it gets stronger, it's probably going to randomly beat out even a lot of skills in this game. Then again, if I see a rank, if me or you see the rank 6 and we do try it out, then we'll know 100%, and I just DC'd. Or not. That I may do, but I'm gonna probably do it later or something. Didn't probably jump at that, considering, you remember how earlier I told you that, that would, one Yuri player basically bugged me for some materials. Some of the materials that I needed for that wind mount sword, honestly, basically gave them. So I just kind of set myself back more or less, so there's that. Yep. Like I said, I would say by tomorrow, no questions asked, you should be done with your tickets as well, considering it only took me what? I only had what, 80 energy or something like that. I'm already done. Oh, and by the way, you know how I said that I got 20 of those things? I'm pretty sure I only ran it on normal, because it didn't take me long to kill the boss. No, I'm talking about the other one. I'm talking about the Zonda dungeon that I ran. I didn't one-shot the boss. Oh yeah, doi. Ding ding ding. I'm kinda stupid. But I'm pretty sure I only ran the normal stage. Yeah, but I'm saying that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I can take that whatever one I ran, it at least gave me 20 of them, so you can now get the Zonda tickets way faster than you could before. So if I did do hard or normal, that means you can actually get these freaking items way too fast now. Yep. Yeah. That's why I'm even saying something about it. Oh. Neither do I fully. I made them pure white. I like it though. But what I'm saying is that's basically the outfit that both me and you can get. So that's what you'd be basically doing with it, you were to get the outfits. Or you were to try getting that outfit anyways. I kind of wish they would actually allow you to look at the outfit for them. Because I kind of would love to see how those look. Hmm. 80. Wow, you can basically get the manifested scrolls or whatever. You'd be able to get them pretty darn within what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Within about 5 runs. I like how someone finally joined us after we're already out. So without a question, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely going to probably go right with these scrolls just because I'm kind of interested in seeing what's going to happen. So I'm definitely still going to be... Oh, I can actually do this. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm getting those. I'll send you a screen pic of one of them, of the sword version. You know how you randomly turn when you do one of her skills, your weapon randomly changes into something different? Actually, I'm purposely trying to run this enough to get that as fast as possible. So that won't take me long to get that. The Zonda. The one I was just the one I sent you those pictures in. Like I said, I'm gonna try to run those 2 dungeons as fast as possible. I'm gonna try getting all those coins to get that as fast as possible. Indeed, I have 20 energy restores, so sweet, that's guaranteed way more than enough. I gotta run the first one once, and then I gotta run the second one, what? Technically, 5 times, like I said. I'm purposely start running around with the Zonda weapon. Then I'm probably not purposely turn my character into Zonda herself. At least mimic her. And yay. 6 left. I have 12. Remember, I ran a lower difficult than you at first. You gotta trade in all the fragments and stuff. That's why, like I said, after you basically get the normal ones, I would start running the fragment or whatever. Yep. Like I said, like I said, I would almost roughly, if you gotten, what did you have before you traded in all those? So you get a base weight already got like the free scroll if you really want to do. So that definitely isn't take long. It's gonna take me longer to do what, like I said, I want to do. I want to actually try to make my character look like Zonda for the hell of it. You chose to get one of the skill cards. Ah, nice. Nice, so that means we know what so we know that the dungeon still drops the boxes. That means there's almost a guarantee you're gonna get a better rank than I got right now. You might even get one of the ones that I can't get access to. And I'm running this on normal because I'm actually curious, does it still give me 20 or is it only one? I mean, not one, but is it 10 or is it just one? One for normal. Or 10 or 20. Hello viewer, what is up? Yeah, someone finally jumped in after all this time. Hmm? I'm pretty sure you can probably guess who it is. This time. Would almost have to get pretty much guess who I would have to say it is, guaranteed. And, well, I'm gonna use the one new skill that we just got on him. This isn't fun. Hi, little buddy, what's up? Goodbye. Aw, missed you. Darn. Haha! Got you! And yes, Yoko, it is 20 for even normal runs. Yep, and told ya, it's GB. Didn't even be that hard. GB, you're going to love this event. So you best get their freaking booty butt on here as soon as you can. And even if you do run it solo, it's still worth your freaking time. Put simple. By the way, GB said hi, Yoko. She must be able to, considering she said hi, Yoko, and I didn't say you were here. True. Do you not have any energy restores? Darn. Alright, I need to run the bean one more time. To be honest, the more we knock out, the more we don't have to do tomorrow. Unless you really want to wait for tomorrow. Alright, that's fine. If I go anywhere, I'm just gonna go AFK for like a few seconds or whatever. Shoot, I'm not using my store. Deal, 14 already. So it is jumping as good as I thought. Yep. It's definitely gonna reach 15. Sweet. Sorry, GB, but this out here didn't get it until Yoko gets back if you want to see anything with the new update. It's just this newest hack that they added. Hello, viewer, what is up? Sadly, you won't see anything new besides for the attack that I'm using at the moment because I'm waiting for my friend to get back to run the other dungeon. Or the newer, never mind. jump on, you'll see. There's a bunch of stuff new. And that's one of the reasons why I'm actually farming this right now, is because I want to get something. Well, technically I want to get two things, but I'm probably waiting the second thing because I'm not too overall concerned about it. There's a few fun things that they added with this update, which is just going to make this game crazy fun. Finally, what? Not necessarily. You have to find out later when you get on. Because I'm not showing you the shopping plaza. Okay, that should be the number of runs that I needed, so time to jump to the next one. Maybe. Don't do that same one over and over, so don't get too excited for it. Just to show you the new Vanguard more or less. Ow. Itch. Oh, missed him. This attack is way too fun. Better than that one. What, you want to get Oda? She's not available. I'd be more specific who you want to get, considering there's a lot of Vanguards in this game. Oh, and by the way, Chibi, why don't you pay attention to one thing that's popping up on my all tab? I'm curious, would it actually jump to 30 now? Yep, no Vanguard for you. Then why are you technically watching it? Bone brain. Honestly, why don't you watch it later, considering, well, you've already kind of missed me running the new event. Like I said, I might run it with the Yoko later. I'm running it with the Yoko once he gets back, but you can already watch the early parts for everything else. Oh, try to get some sleep, considering, I'll tell you this, there's a new fun skill in the game, and it's way too fun to burn everything to death. Well, technically, dark burn. That's all I'm literally using on every mob in this dungeon. Now, will this be 30, considering it is on hard, or is it still only made 20? If it's 30, then sweet, that means less runs. Neat, 30, sweet. So, what did I have? 20, 60. So I only got to do this 2 more times now, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, they definitely buffed this. Now even hell ain't even worth the time we're running in Zonda's dungeons, which is way too freaking nice. And yes, put simple chibi, you can still run Zonda's original dungeons, and you can get them faster. Hello viewer, what is up? Sadly, I won't be party. If I do continue running this video when my friend gets back, I'll run more of the new event dungeon. But for the time being, I'm trying to get something, so I'm running the original Zonda dungeon. But you're at least gonna get to see a new skill that I'm using through the whole entire run. Probably stop using it once I break this weapon, though. But I'm only doing a little hard because honestly, I'm not trying to use up a lot of energy with this and use the restores that I have right now. The 10 restores that I can use just to get myself back up to full, so me and my friend can run it at the same time. This attack is seriously too fun. Dude, Chibi, I'd wait until you actually purposely got like at least something new on the event. Like you got new skills or something, because the new event really ain't that difficult. Me and Yoko's already running around hell together. That's why I'm actually waiting for him to come back. Me and him should already be, like, he already has 6 of the new tickets that they just added left, so those are really going bye bye real fast out of 30 of them. Unless each day they go back up to 30 again, which I don't see it happening. The free awakening scrolls are only 1,000 points, and Yoko's already had 900 and something. Well, if you're on tomorrow, me, Yoko, and we're on, sure. I'm gonna go out my way and run it, especially for you. You chose to skip a lot of these days where, like I told you, get your freaking Nova done. Get your Night Sky, not your Nova. I know you're talking to me, meaning later today. Didn't say I wasn't talking. Didn't say I meant now. I still gotta go to sleep soon. Well, if I even go to sleep. Alright, after this run, I'm at 80, so I gotta do this one more run, and then I can get what I'm going for. I told you I'd help you get certain things, but I'm not gonna technically sit there and run you if you're not actually trying to get anything yourself. Yeah, but I'm saying, but even before you had your flu, when me and Yoko both told you to get your Night Sky, you refused. You basically acted more like you didn't even want to touch it. I get me and Yoko DC'd you more or less in that dungeon, or we at least made it too laggy for you to move. But there's times where you didn't have to deal with lag. There's times where you didn't have to deal with certain things that's gonna happen. Everyone in this game is gonna deal with them. There's certain things you can't evade in this game, whether you want to or not. Especially back in the day when I was lower level, heck, I remember running a dungeon with a few people. They would purposely try to DC you in certain dungeons. Oh, neat. Is that rank 6? Wow. Whoa. That's gonna be definitely saved. Alright, I guess I don't need to get my second skill card of this skill now. Running, and I got what I'm going for. At least the first part. I'm technically running the dungeon normal. I'm not really concerned about the XP though, considering, well, XP in this dungeon ain't really helping or regarding or anything like that. Alright, time for the last run. Or it should be. Because I probably could have ran it normal instead of hard, but oh well. Get 30 more, which means I can actually just go ahead and knock it out and plus start on the next thing. I'm definitely done using that sword for now. Nope. They got new partners that you'd rather get instead of them. Way better, honestly. Plus, now they basically made it to where you don't even need to get them. Or as far as I'm concerned, considering, like I said, everything I'm basically getting ×2 right now, just about. They actually fixed the Zonda dungeon to where you actually get double. Like I said, you don't need to even do that in OTV. Remember how I told you that I only had like 60 Zonda tickets left? I could literally probably get rid of about a straight 10 of them after this if I really wanted to. That's how much they improved it. By the looks of it, you can see my XP now, so I'm guessing you moved to something else where you can see better. Instead of paying attention to the XP level, why don't you pay attention to how many of the little Oni items that I'm getting? Keep forgetting Yoko's still in the party. I should have probably had Yoko exit. Oh well. There's 30 more, which means I'm done with that part. Now it's time to go and get what I want. This is going to be interesting. Black screen with yellow eyes. Why did I go to that? I'm gonna go to this. Sure, darker would work better, but oh well, that works. GB, you like the new sword? Yep. Oh, I didn't match her hair that well. Darn. Oh well, I'll match her better later. Oh, I didn't need those for that? Sweet. That's even better. Maybe. Considering most likely you can... I don't get why you're even asking to help you, honestly, with that part, GB. You can do it yourself pretty easily. You saw me do 2 runs without... What? Each run gave me 30, so 3 runs would put you at 90. So do 3 runs on hard, which I know you can easily solo with that part. And then turn around and basically just get the web. Then turn around and do it. Get the rest of it. It's not that difficult to run the dungeon. They basically made it to where you get the items even more, or at least from what I've seen. Well, you just watched me solo it. I'm pretty sure her mom was not going to match her hair color no matter what I do. Yeah, screw it, I would just go back to what I originally had her hair color to. Like I said, you won't have any real major problems running it by yourself. You don't really need me or Yoko helping you. You see, I'm running it solo without any major problems. You say you need help, then, well, I hate to say it, but you seriously have a problem if you need help doing the dungeon, like I said, what, 3 times? Hey, don't take my shit away, you bum munchers. You said I got this way too quick. That's all it really is gonna be, is just getting the freaking items. It's not like it's gonna be any difficult. What part of the NS do you need help with? You basically have what? Almost all the stones, all the material. You just really need just the material, stones and stuff like that right now. Everything's dropping double. You can see even right here, it says that I got 55 of these just from running normal. Let's talk to her. There's your stones right there, times 5 each. Now you can literally road this with any of the dungeons within the first 2 or 3 minutes. You see, I just did that one. That one's done. Where basically, yeah, I didn't get none of the stones, but then you just walk over to her. And boom, even more. There really ain't too much of a challenge for you to get the max number of stones you need. Like I said, if you really need that many stones, just go break some mags down. It's not too difficult. Like, I didn't even have a challenger to doing this. It's not going to be difficult for you to randomly turn around and do the same. Like, they literally made her own dark dungeon easier, honestly, by giving you ×2 of pretty much every item. Like, look at that. I got 15 of these already. I didn't even choose to run this, and I can literally get 30 of these in one run. You're literally going to get all the items you need for pretty much everything. Me and Yoko are still willing to help you, and we're still going to be willing to run with you. We're not going to want to sit there and literally run with you where you're not going to try to farm some of the stuff yourself. I told you to go to new because new you should be easily able to run. If you're having problems with new, then honestly, GB, I don't know what to say to you. And I'm being completely honest. I don't know what to say to you if you're having that much problems with new. Because you don't even need to fight new. It's just go to one of those dungeons or go to the moon. Find a dungeon that you can easily kind of run by yourself if you really need to. Mags ain't that difficult to get, regardless. This game ain't rocket scientists to do anything. They already got theirs. Darn. That's what it is with the first person with it. Oh well. See, just keep doing that. You can get stones way too easy in this game. I've literally tossed all my stones for the freaking underwear that I'm wearing right now. It really didn't take you that long to build up your stones or anything. Doesn't take no one that long. Take you longer with this event, honestly, but then again, like I said, even me and Yoko's already kind of like basically knocked out half of it. Like even with the new ticket down here, well, it's not that far down. It's more. Where did it go? Even with these tickets, they started off at freaking what? I think there was if I remember correctly, there's 20 of them there. There's 30 of them there. You'll be done with this before you even know it. You'll be done with everything geared. I'd say you could probably do all this within by yourself. If you ran this dungeon with me and Yoko, you can pretty much. You probably don't need any more help from us. GB, I already know the max number of stones you need. I've literally already ate through them like 6 times in a row without even trying. I literally made my night sky a night sky sword, sold it all to someone, and I can literally turn around and make a night sky sword again. I'm actually surprised I didn't make the night skies easier. Like, let's see. That's 10. 25. And then 50. You need 75 stones per freaking dragon arc. It's not that difficult. Did I actually? Pretty sure I already put them in my storage, honestly, but like, look at that. That's not even me farming no mag or nothing. That's just basically me just getting random mag, getting a few random things. I'm not even trying to farm these right now when I got them. This would be the only one I'm trying to farm because of my abyss. That and Darkstones are the only two I'd be farming in. Honestly, I'm not even trying to farm Darkstones. Even if I was. Whoop, it's not in this one. Okay, night. Here, mine Goku, so I can break a few of you down and get a random number of Darkstones. Whatever category we're hidden in, which I think is this one. Yep. Wow. I have enough red claws. That red claw is so common. You're guaranteed to always have. Like even Yoko said it himself yesterday. Me and him were talking to each other. You don't mind going and run. And Yoko's back. Welcome back. She still can't hear me. Yoko! I said welcome back. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Oh, GB was asking me why I was basically farming. She's like, "You guys mind helping me farm stones tomorrow?" Or technically, she wants to jump on, I guess. Hey, Miss Steph. Neat. No, I'm already done. I'm trying to actually find you. Well, besides for running Miss Dev, look at my sword. I had to run the other one. Oh, by the way, it is the storm. This is way too cool. This is kind of cool, honestly. Especially considering you get the Vanguard outfit. I was actually trying to match her hair, but I gave up. Oh, and guess what? I already popped. The attack that I was messing with, I've already gotten a freaking rank 7 version of it. The one that shoots the fire. Yep. Ah, so that's her new outfit. Hello. Someone's already gotten the new outfit for her. Look behind you. Yeah, look at the person's who, the Vanguard right in front of me. That's... They've already changed their name. Like I said, I'm technically on purpose to get the outfit. If I were running, after I get the gacha that gets out of the way fully, I'm gonna on purposely go for her outfit. Go for her to make myself look like the Vanguard for fun. That's the reason why, like I said, I was trying to match her hair color, but I couldn't get it. Why do you want the free bow user? Why do you want the free bow user Vanguard? Ah. Yeah, but sadly, unless you get lucky, I don't think you can still technically get her, but I don't